What's going on, guys? This is Matthew here with Gadget University. I'm here with the Draco IV by Draco Design. You can get it on their website at dracodesignIncorporated.com. As you can see, it is a two-piece aluminum bumper case that you screw on, and it keeps your phone protected on the bumper. Now, the material is very good. I've been using this for about a week and a half now. I've been basically throwing it around, laying it down, being rough on it, and the wear and tear is phenomenal. It does not show wear and tear at all. So kudos to them for their great workmanship, and it looks really good on the phone. The curves are a little awkward to hold at first, but you realize that after I've taken it off and tried to use the iPhone like this, it feels really slippery now. So installation is easy. Inside of the box, you get the two-piece bumper, you get a aluminum volume down, volume up, and the silent switch, and you also get a power button. So that's one thing about the power button too. It's moved from this to a little circle now, so it's a little bit easier to press, in my opinion. You also have a nice little cutout here for your SIM card slot if you did need to remove it while it was in the case. A lot of people have asked me questions about the reception and how the reception was. That actually is a problem for me, only because I've noticed in some areas where I have 1 or 2 bars, I've either had no signal or 1 bar. So on average, this case actually did hurt my signal about 1 bar. And most people say, oh, that's a waste of money, blah, 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 blah. Well, if you are always in an area where you have great coverage, then you don't really have a problem. So that argument is null and void. And I'm actually having a hard time finding some pieces. Here we go. I actually use a normal toolkit. It comes with a little wrench for you to put these on, but as you can see, to install it, you have to put the volume buttons in first. Then you have to put the actual slider for the for the silent switch. And then here's the power button. It's the longest one. So you basically just insert it in that way. Okay. Once you have this inserted, you're pretty much done on that part. And all you're going to do from here is just slide it down into the case. And as you can see, things are popping out. One thing that I was worried about too is that if it was going to scratch up my phone. Like I said, I've been using this for a week now, and I do not see any scratches or any wear from the buttons at all. So you just slide it on just like that. Make sure everything fits. You can hear me pressing the button. Slider key, volume up. Let me see the silent switch works perfect. So that part is done. Then you're just going to take the second part, just slide that on. Installation is very simple. It's not a headache at all. You also get 2 screws, and they do give you 1 extra screw, which is always nice. I got nervous at first. I was like, why do I have an extra screw? And why every time I put something together, I always have an extra screw? But they give you an extra screw. So this case does retail for $89.99, so you're getting what you pay for. It's very sturdy, and it will protect your phone very well. A few concerns that I do have is that there's no lay on the table design, so you can scratch up your front of your phone and your rear phone, the back of the phone, I'm sorry, if you don't have any kind of screen protector on there. I usually keep a screen protector on the front and the back anyway, so that didn't bother me. So after you put the 2 screws in, you have it installed. There it goes. Let's look at it from the side. Like I said, you have the 2 buttons, volume up, volume down, and then you have your switch for your silent. Also, you have the cutout for your 30-pin dot connector and the speakers. Now, the biggest drawback of this case is, as you can tell, look at the lip around the 30-pin dot connector. I'm not sure why they did that. I guess because of the design, but this does not fit on any dock. I literally walked into Best Buy and tried to put this on all the docks that they sold, and either it was too wide or this lip was too thick. It would not fit. So if you plan on using this on a dock, this is not the case for you. Now, as you can tell, it kind of makes the phone a little bit wider, but it's nice to hold. This is that thumb part I was mentioning earlier about how it's kind of awkward at first. See how it kind of curves around? It looks very, very nice in the hand. It feels really good. So when you're holding it like this, it feels awesome. The bad part about it is when you're holding it like this with the thumb on top, you have to bring your fingers all the way around here and kind of rest them there. So it's not really that comfortable. I like holding it like this, where your hands are kind of resting on the grooves, and it's real comfortable that way. The 3.5mm headphone port is a large cutout, but it's not going to fit most headphone jacks. I had some trouble with some aux cables. Some of the aux cables are like in vehicles and stuff like that are very thick. Would not fit in here. Any of the iPhone Slim style headphones will work just fine. Power button works good. It's a single button now instead of a long button. And that's pretty much it with the case. I mean, overall, I've been very happy with it. What I want to do is I have a screen protector on the front and the back. So when I'm walking around, people look at it and they're like, oh, he's walking around with a naked iPhone. But then they look closer and they go, what kind of phone is that? And it's kind of funny because they knew it was an iPhone when all they could see was this. But then when you see this part right here, they go, oh, what kind of phone is that? It's kind of funny, but it's a good way to stand out from the crowd, with most cases out there being the specs and the case mates and the OtterBoxes. This is definitely on the high end, but you do get great protection. Bundled with front and rear screen protectors, as well as maybe some kind of skin. They do sell a lot of skins out there, like bodyguards and Vision Shield, or even some skins with like some kind of designs on them. You can get them from like iSkin or stuff like that. Very recommended. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. I will see you in my next video. If you're feeling nice, please like this video, and I will see you in my next one. Peace.